Are you an emotional time bomb waiting to explode? Why bottling up your emotions is just another form of emotional sabotage. Ah, yes, emotional strength, where you're supposed to handle everything with grace and, of course, never burden anyone and silently endure the pain until magically it evaporates. Cue the quiet internal screaming. Just get over it, you hear. Stop being so sensitive. Other people have it worse. Really? Tell me, dear soul, have you been served these charming little slogans while you are fighting a silent battle inside your own mind and heart? I'm Dylan Moore, author, cognitive behavior specialist, and devoted advocate for women's empowerment and men's emotional healing. Join me as we unlock transformative strategies to reclaim your equilibrium, harness your inner strength, and expose those inherited beliefs that have gaslit us into self-doubt, while dismantling the emotional nonsense we've been conditioned to accept as normal. Now, let's discuss why suppressed emotions are not a badge of honor. If you found yourself pretending you're fine while quietly falling apart, consider the following. You were taught that emotional suppression was strength. It's not. It's called silent suffering. You believe expressing pain makes you weak, as if vulnerability isn't the highest form of bravery. You confuse emotional numbness with emotional mastery. Numbness is not mastery, it's a survival mechanism. You internalize everyone else's pain, yet you dismiss your own, as if self-neglect is a virtue. You think if you ignore it long enough, the pain will resolve itself. Spoiler alert, it doesn't. It metastasizes. The clinical insight: emotional suppression, somatic load, and trauma reenactment. Now, from a therapeutic standpoint, unprocessed emotions don't disappear. They lodge themselves in your nervous system, increasing somatic tension and leading to symptoms like anxiety, depression, chronic fatigue, and even physical illness. CBT and trauma research show that suppression creates emotional volatility, not resilience. Healing begins when you recognize that acknowledging your feelings is not indulgent, it's self-preservation. You don't heal by pretending you're unaffected. You heal by daring to feel what you feel and then giving it the respect and care that it deserves. Why this actually works according to therapy, not just feel-good memes. Healing suppressed emotions involves emotional literacy and somatic regulation, the ability to name, feel, and safely release emotions so they don't hijack your life. Trauma recovery and CBT confirm that you cannot selectively numb emotions. When you suppress pain, you suppress joy, you also suppress creativity and connection. Freedom comes when you stop seeing emotions as enemies to be conquered and start treating them as messengers to be honored. You don't become strong by carrying invisible wounds until you collapse. You become strong by tending to yourself as lovingly as you would tend to a wounded child. And now, a deliciously scandal realization. Ignoring your emotions doesn't make you tougher, it makes you a ticking time bomb waiting for the wrong moment to detonate. Let's be boldly clear. You were not created to be a silent martyr for emotional survival. You were created to feel, to heal, and to thrive in vibrant, full-color living. So tell me, what would it feel like to dismantle that time bomb before it explodes? Drop a like or a comment below. Let's begin to normalize the revolutionary act of emotional freedom and fierce self-honor. Together we rise, together we thrive. Let's rise fierce into a new life of personal power and freedom.